Hi all, NCERT Class 8 History Chapter 8 Women, Caste and Reform Balance. Girls begin go to school. Many of the reformers felt that education for girls was necessary in order to improve the condition of women. Vidyasagar in Calcutta and many other reformers in Bombay set up schools for girls. When the first schools were opened in the mid-19th century, many people were afraid of them. They feared that schools would take girls away from home, prevent them from doing their domestic duties. Moreover, girls had to travel through public places in order to reach school. Many people felt that this would have a corrupting influence on them. They felt that girls should stay away from public places. Therefore, throughout the 19th century, most educated women were taught at home by liberated fathers or husbands. Sometimes women taught themselves, like the Rasundari Devi. She was one of those who secretly learned to read and write in the flickering lights of candles at night. In the later part of the century, schools for girls were established by the Arya Samaj in Punjab and Jodhpur Phule in Maharashtra. In aristocratic Muslim households in North India, women learned to read the Quran in Arabic. They were taught by women who came home to teach. Some reformers, such as Mumtaz Ali, reinterpreted verses from the Quran to argue for women's education. The first Urdu novel began to be written from the late 19th century. Among other these were meant to encourage women to read about religion and domestic management in a language they could understand. So, girls began go to school. Vidyasagar in Calcutta and many other reformers in Bombay set up schools for girls, but people were afraid of them. They feared that schools would take away girls from home, prevent them from doing their domestic duties, etc. Girls had to travel through public places in order to reach school. Many people felt that this would have a corrupting influence on them. So, in the 19th century, most educated women were taught at home by liberated father or husband. Some of them taught themselves, like Rasundari Devi, who secretly learned to read and write in the flickering light of candles at night. Schools for girls were established by Arya Samaj in Punjab and Jodhpur Phule in Maharashtra. In aristocratic Muslim households in North India, women were learned to read the Quran in Arabic. Reformers like Mumtaz Ali reinterpreted verses from the Quran to argue for women's education. Thank you.